Hey guys, Station X here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Among Us Ejected Edition. Now, I'm going to go on a bit of a backstory here, so if you want to just skip to the actual unboxing part itself, just go on this timestamp right here. But I want to just introduce this thing a little bit, just because this was a game, for a lack of a better term, I want to say a fad game. And that is that, like, this game, when it was popular, it was just something that was popular because of the fact that YouTubers and Twitch streamers were showing this off a lot, in combination of the fact that this was just a really good game. But it's not, like, I want to say it's not as prominent in conversation anymore, if that makes sense, because it's not like how, like, Fortnite, you still talk about Fortnite and Call of Duty and all these other things. Among Us had lost a lot of its popularity. It's not at I want to say it's not the thing the YouTubers play all the time anymore, you know? The fact that they released this thing so way later, the fact is that this thing had been on PC for about a while now. Then it got a console release, and they actually had like a regular like version of it, the Crewmate edition, which was really nice. It had this nice little holograph of the imposter just, you know, attacking the crewmate and whatever. And this is, you could just like slide it off, like the actual cover itself is pretty nice. It's just called the Crewmate Edition. It came with some little things like some map, key card, and all that. Really nice. But that was pretty much it. There wasn't really a special edition or anything, and this cost $30. So then they announced this thing to be coming out about, well, like, I want to say 2-3 months later, and it got delayed because it's supposed to be out in April, and now finally it is out. And this isn't the only other edition that came out. There was an imposter edition. It was a mid-tier between the standard and this. This is the Ejected edition is like the high tier collector's edition that you can get for Among Us. And pretty much the only difference between those two is that the items that are included here, which is this stuff right here. Now, as far as I'm aware, the few things that it does not come with is this hat, the steelbook, which to me I think is the most important thing, and I think maybe this blanket. Yeah, it comes with a blanket, but it also comes with this key card thing, some wallpapers, a sticker sheet, a lanyard, a pin, a map, you know, of one of the Among Us maps, a plushie. And this thing's very busy. So just looking at the sides, I mean, the artwork is really nice and stuff. It's very simplistic, and it's just kind of reminiscent of the background of like the lobby and stuff like that. But the Imposter Edition, which is this one right here, that actually has a really nice looking box as well, because it's just like this menacing picture of the imposter. And something that I do want to just kind of harp on a bit is that that box is a lot nicer than this one, and in the sense that not necessarily because of like the artwork or anything, but the fact that the material they use, because this thing is bad for one reason, and it's like, look at the bottom of this, you know, like, this is not a good way to package this. Now, when I went to the store to get this, they had a few other ones out. This was one of the few that didn't explode. And what I mean by that is that all the contents poured out of the bottom of the collector's edition, essentially just rendering it completely useless to me, because I want my thing obviously sealed if I'm buying it brand new. So, like, I just don't understand what they were thinking with this, because the actual Imposter's box looked pretty good. I didn't actually get a super in-depth close look at it, because that's not the one I ordered. But, I mean, it was just kind of baffling to me. I was almost in shock when I saw just, like, several of these just kind of, like, imploded all over the floor and stuff. So, it was just one of those things that I just thought was really ridiculous. But I mean, it's neither here or there. The fact is that it's here right now, and we are going to take a look at it now. With that long-winded kind of backstory out of the way, let's just actually crack into this. Gotta remove the tape here. I mean, this just slides right off. So here we got the actual box itself. Like, I don't know if you can see this on the top. I'm just gonna move the camera, but you could have the steelbook here. I think this is the pin set, and I don't know what this is. This is the lanyard. Oops. This is the lanyard. But let's take a look at that steelbook. This is kind of like the main thing of the show right here. I mean, just look at that. That is a really beautiful. It's got some. It's raised. Part of the artwork is raised and stuff. It's very nice and shiny. You got all the different colors here, and that's awesome. And of course, my favorite detail of them all, they have the title on the spine. That is such a plus for me, and I never thought I'd have to say that, because back in the day, most steelbooks had the title of the game on the spine, and I think that's just something you should do, since it's a case. But nowadays, specifically with Nintendo Switch, they just do not like doing that. I'm looking at you, Nintendo. You guys do that a lot, okay? It is so annoying. I can't express. It's just one of my pet peeves with collecting steelbooks. That's why I try to get the regular case first before I get a steelbook or whatever. But just removing the rest of these things. Let's just kind of dump this here. And then another thing you can see here is that there's a little note that says there's a package among us. Very, very funny. Here we got, this is the plush that it comes with. Here is the hat, which is just a, decent hat. And I don't know if you notice, it's got the little posture just chilling out there. Then we got this blanket. Yeah, it comes with I think a pretty decent sized blanket, actually. I'm not gonna necessarily unwrap it here just because it just would take up the whole space. But yeah, that's a pretty decent size blanket here. And it looks like a little package, so that's a nice attention to detail there. And yeah, that's just weird. Like, it is a very soft blanket, so that's pretty nice. Here, let's get this plush open. Here we have the plush, which has got its little crown on it. And yeah, he's just sitting there just looking all adorable. Kind of just looks like one of the I want to say accessories, the little pets kind of thing you could have. You have like a little mini you, like a child, just kind of running around with you. Take a look at the hat next. Here we got the Among Us hat. Beanies are not always my thing. I typically wear like a newsy hat or whatever, but I mean, if you got a nice beanie like this, it's pretty good. I mean, the only other beanies I had is a New York Yankee one and, a Call of Duty Infinite Warfare one. I know it's Infinite Warfare, but hey, what can you do? At least now I got a really nice beanie along with my Yankee one to go with that. And yeah, look at the pin next. And here we have the pin, very shiny, and it spins. So it's kind of like you getting ejected. So that's pretty cool. I'm a pretty big pin guy. I do have a lot of pins from different video game launches and stuff like that. So this will just go right with my collection into that. Last but not least, the lanyard. I don't really have a lot of uses for a lanyard other than work. So I guess I now have a really nice stylish lanyard I could use for work. I've been using the same one for a while now, which is the, I think it was like the Guardians of the Galaxy one. Yeah, so they got something to replace that now. So that will pretty much be it. Let's just get everything in frame here. Try to get that beanie all nice. So something I forgot to mention in the original video is that this stuff right here, I kind of forgot to show this while I was recording. This is the map. I don't really want to unfold it just because it's painted. Fold it back up. The wallpaper code is right here. This is the sticker sheet. Those are some really nice high quality stickers right there. I just think they're really funny. Of course, you got the pointing one, which is really funny. And then, of course, we got the card. So, yeah, just forgot to mention this right there. That'll pretty much be it. So, tell me what you guys think of it. I don't know if this is something I could super recommend to people unless you're really hardcore into Among Us. Just because of the fact that I think Among Us's time is kind of, came and went. But it is still a very good game. I'm not trying to say that the game is bad at all. I just think the peak popularity of it has passed. But if you really enjoy the game and you think that these items are super cool, and I mean, the steelbook alone I think is pretty neat. So if that's something that you're into, then by all means go out and get it. I mean, if it makes you happy with your collection, then go out and get it. But I've been Station X, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.